Also, I could just be reading into things way too deeply.
But that's what we're doing.
Oh.
So we read into things deeply here. Mama, I'm surprised you could read it all.
What is your podcast about? Hanging out with your smartest and funniest friend. You know me. I'll kill anybody, but I'll only sleep with someone I love. Maybe she's a slut, just like her mother.
Hi, cuties, and welcome back to Whorror Icon, your queer playground for all things scary, sexy, and stupid.
Hey.
You know me, I'm Crybaby, the spooky slut from your wettest nightmares, and we got next to me
Hi, I'm Richard, Brooklyn's favorite plant daddy.
the most favorite plant daddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I do what I can.
Yes. Welcome back, Richard. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me back.
Oh, this is the energy I needed this morning. It's been a rough day, everybody. And it's only, I don't have my watch on, but it's like noon.
Well, we just had 4th of July weekend.
We did. We had 4th of July weekend.
Pride weekend before that.
Pride weekend before that. I had so many birthdays this weekend, too.
Oh.
And then I booked a last-minute gig tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm very excited. It'll happen by the time this goes out, but the gender-free haircut club, that's who I'm going to be doing this gig with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, they offer free gender-affirming haircuts to folks. So, yeah.
Oh, what's the salon?
It's at Fox and Jane
Oh,
on the
cool.
Lower East Side. Yeah. Yeah, it's super, super cool. Very, very cute. But yes, we're back. We are covering the sequel in our series, which is
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Still Know, baby. And this one, she's cute. I'm very excited to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The production value has increased significantly
of course.
since the first one. But after doing the first episode, I was like, okay, I kind of get the feels now.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to watch this a little bit more critically because I'm a thinker too. And so I wrote notes.
We have no...
We have notes.
Is that the fucking U.S. Constitution?
And so I am a firm believer of just like reusing things.
Yeah.
So I had like this recycled paper. So instead of getting like a notebook or something, I decided to just put it on a piece of butcher paper.
If you're listening and you're not watching, this is like a scroll. This is how I imagine like Dumbledore took his notes back in the day or something. This
love it.
is I love Estes, me too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it.
That's great. I'm a modernist. I printed my stuff out.
Well, not all of us have the luxury of a printer.
Listen.
We just have a good old pen and scribe.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the production value has totally gone up. For me, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is more embedded in my brain than the first one.
Really?
Because for some reason when I was younger, that was the one that I would always see. I don't know why. It was always I Still Know. So I've seen this movie probably at least 15 more times than I've
Than the
seen
first
I
one?
Know, yeah. And we're on. Let's do this. Burp Central. I forgot how many it was. I know I counted. I think we're definitely in double digits. Yeah. We hit I think we hit 10
We
so
did?
far. Yeah.
Congratulations.
To Richard, yes. Yes, congratulations.
I wonder if we like time travel back to the time. Was there, like how the Batman and Robin movie or the Batman movies always had like collectible like cups or something? I wonder if the reason why like that is so clear in your memory is if there was like a cross promotion during that time. I just feel like that's what people did in like the late 90s.
But I feel like crossover promotions for horror movies aren't as marketable. It's one thing to do like a DC movie or like even
superhero
a
or
family
kids.
movie.
Yeah.
But to do a horror movie, because the genre, we love horror.
Yeah.
To us, horror feels very mainstream because that's all I watch.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much only watch horror. But it's niche. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine like McDonald's having a fisherman.
A
I know
fisher-
what you did last
the
summer.
fish fillet Fridays.
Exactly.
That would have been amazing though.
No, I don't know. I think this one, maybe it was on TV more. Maybe it was just because it was newer. It was the one that was always put out.
Yeah.
Maybe because honestly, this one is so over the top cheesy. I think it's a really good time. It's not a great movie, but I think it's a lot of fun. And I think that might be part of it too. It feels more fun than the first movie does.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. One thing that I noticed when rewatching I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is that there's so much music.
There is.
There's not only like a good soundtrack, but there's also like kind of like poppy music with lyrics.
Yes.
It's more like sliced into the movie versus the original movie where I can't really recall any music in the background.
I don't think there was any music in the background either. Yeah. That might be part of it too. It's just like you said, it's bigger.
Yeah.
It's a bigger movie. I just want to make sure. I'm so paranoid. Fanning myself off.
Yeah.
I have like PTSD from fucking bad microphone takes and stuff.
Oh.
And the software that I use, unfortunately, is not reliable.
Yeah. Hey, it's all good. This is when we create the stuff.
Exactly.
So you have to get everything you can.
Yeah, this is no budget.
No.
Zero budget. Yeah. I got that from Chris Vecchio from Queer Horror High. Do you ever listen to Queer Horror High? Mm-mm. Shout out to Queer Horror High. I fucking love Queer Horror High. It was the first crossover episode I've ever done. It's Chris Vecchio and Nikki Jack, and their whole thing is they just get high and watch movies and talk about them, and it's really fun. They recommend like what strain or like, sativa or indica to smoke when you watch it. It's really cute. Chris came and did my 420 Henny episode.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked all about weed and horror and like the tropes and all of that stuff. But anyway, Chris, they were the ones that I don't know if they coined it, but they were just like, we are no budget. And that stuck in my mind. It's like, yes, me too, mama.
Yeah.
We are all low budget here. And
I like the raw cuts, the
Yeah.
raw details.
That's one thing. Okay, so we forgot to mention this last one. I'm going to give a little bit of lore, everybody. Richard technically booked me for my first ever drag gig.
Yes, I
Yes.
remember that discussion.
Yes, so the botanical ball that I mentioned last time, that was the first time I ever performed in drag. And it was at the plant shop that you used to work at.
Yeah.
There was a good handful of us performing, like Donnie performed, Amy Amore.
Yeah.
And so I forgot to mention that. Richard is the reason why I'm here like this today, basically.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I probably would have taken the leap at some point, but it was like the perfect storm because I had just quit my job and everything. So it lined up.
And you were like the star of that show. No,
I
I mean,
know.
I loved all my queens. I love all the queens of that show. Shit.
It's okay.
Hey, if you're watching, I love you too.
It's okay. We love you, Amy.
Donnie.
We love Amy.
But yeah, that year we wanted to celebrate Pride by doing a drag show, a botanical ball. And so everything was plant themed. And I remember I had to find different acts, different queens and kings. And I was like, wait a minute. That person who wanted to make a dress out of plants, I need to find their contact. And so I don't know how I found you.
Well,
again.
we had just followed each other on Instagram.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we exchanged information when we first initially started chatting. So anyway, it was lots of fun. But I remember you telling me that when it came to drag, you love that gritty grassroots. Me too, by the way. I fucking love that shit. Yeah.
I do. Like for me, like even though, when we watch drag on TV now, it's all very glamorous, it's very pageantry, but kind of from my neck of the woods in San Francisco, the Bay Area, drag was always a very, very gritty thing. It was a very DIY. It was bearded queens, mustaches, chest hair. It's literally Crybaby. Crybaby is the type of drag that I emerged from.
Thank you. Although I don't have my beard right now. I'm experimenting Crybaby without a beard.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go back though. I kind of like.
You can switch it up.
Yeah. Anyway, all that to be said, I still know what you did last summer. I'm gonna get into my Crybaby breakdown. Yeah.
Let's break it down, bitches.
Let's break it down. Again, did not memorize. Probably never will.
It's okay.
It's a fucking monologue.
You're not that serious of an actress.
No, I am not. I'm not Helen Shivers.
You're not Helen Shivers. She's dead.
That's true. Very true, Mishi. Rest in peace. Her wig and tiara is right up there behind us. Y'all can't see it on camera, but my wigs are behind us on a shelf, and Helen Shivers is looking over this episode right now. Anyway,
All right.
I still know what you did last summer. It's another 4th of July, and our sassy, petty fisherman is back for a hot, sexy murder spree. But this time, he's getting tropical, baby. 1 year after the events of the last movie, which, if you're keeping track, took place 1 year after a tragic accident that also took place 1 year after another tragic accident. Our kind of mid-final girl, Julie James, returns, and this time with slightly better hair and a significantly better roommate, Carla. Julie has been screaming her way through nightmares, flunking her way through college again, and clinging to her long-distance, almost boyfriend, Ray, while Carla is doing her best to get Julie to dump his ass and date some new local white bread boy named Will. In an odd turn of events, and an even odder change of location for this slasher, our silly sexy girlies win a 4th of July trip to the Bahamas, baby! Yeah. And they're bringing their menses. But plot twist, the contest is fake, the trivia answer was wrong, and this quote-unquote vacation is actually a murder trap, somehow. Now stranded at an off-season resort in the middle of a hurricane, miles away from help and farther from getting laid than they would like, our cast of hot college co-eds starts to fall apart, and this poor working-class resort staff finds themselves in the middle of some convoluted-ass revenge plot. As the storm rolls in, Ray fumbles his way through yet another limp boyfriend redemption arc. Julie realizes she can't keep running from her trauma, and everyone else starts wondering why Julie didn't mention that time she helped cover up a murder. Whoops! So who survives this time? Who dies this time? We're breaking down all the drama, all the trauma, and deeply chaotic choices, and I still know what you did last summer. Because nothing says summer fun like being stalked, slashed, and confused again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you ready to bitch the pot? Are you ready for some fun factoids?
I'm ready for both.
So, this film was not directed by Jim Gillespie. This was directed by Danny Cannon, who I honestly can't name a single other thing that he directed. He's more of a producer. He produced a lot of shows, but he directed this. Jim Gillespie did not like the script.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he didn't like the premise. He didn't think it was something that he wanted to do, so he didn't get on board. Nice. Oh, gosh. Another fun fact. This was the last time for 27 years that Jennifer Love Hewitt would star in a horror movie. Because she didn't want to get typecast as a scream queen.
Oh.
So she kind of like moved on to other stuff. She had her music career, all that stuff.
We'll get into that later.
We will. But yeah, up until she reprised her role as Julie James in the up-and-coming film that's coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She had never done a horror movie since. Which, I mean, I don't blame her, because at the time horror was like it was sexy again. It wasn't like now where there's a lot more respect and admiration in doing horror movies. Was that a quiet burp?
You don't know me.
I saw it on your face. I saw you prep for it and then release it.
I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Be disrespectful. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind being disrespected sometimes.
I'm sure you don't.
Nope.
Anyway, so it's disrespectful to be a scream queen back in the 90s.
Yeah.
But would you consider Sarah Michelle Gellar as a scream queen?
Yes and no. I think Sarah Michelle Gellar, because of Buffy, was able to kind of like move beyond that. Because Buffy's horror, but it's also like it's a TV series. Like she's carrying so many seasons.
It's like it's a drama series.
Yeah,
if you really think about it, just in the category of horror.
I would count her as a scream queen for sure, but I think that for her, opportunities were already hers at that point.
Oh yeah.
You know, because when she did Scream 2 and I Know What You Did Last Summer,
Buffy was already in production.
She was already on the rise, exactly.
And then she also acted before that too, so she already has clout.
Yeah, she did soap operas, all that stuff. But Jennifer Love Hewitt, I think, was just worried about getting shoehorned into that Scream Queen thing. Yeah.
The whole I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise, did it start? Was that like Jennifer Love Hewitt's like first thing?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I'm sure she's done stuff before this. I think she also did some TV things. I don't know. I didn't look that much up. Sorry.
That's okay.
Anyway, because of its negative reception, Freddie Prinze Jr. never watched the movie until last year when he watched it for a podcast.
What?
Yeah, because it was received so negatively. It got an 8% tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes.
People are a little dramatic. It wasn't that bad. Actually, like, it wasn't bad. I've seen a lot like worse movies there. Like, 8%.
Well, that's the critic score. The audience gave it 29%, which still isn't much better.
Jeez, you are so rude.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, here,
it's not that bad.
I wrote down, this is Shady Boots. I wrote down a quote from one of the critics on their review.
Critic reviews? Okay.
Yeah. They said, quote, "We know what sequel shouldn't have been made last summer."
That's stupid.
I think that's shady. I think it's shady. It's dumb, but it's shady. Oh, another thing, final thing, because Carla, the roommate, played by the vocal Bible herself, Brandy. Apparently that character was originally supposed to be white. I know. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm glad that they
Thank
did.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, they didn't make, because they cast Brandy, they didn't make her character, like, quintessentially black. Like, there wasn't her whole character
really
arc.
appreciated. Yeah. Which I really appreciated.
Yes.
Because one of my icks that we discussed previously was tokens.
Yes.
And what I liked about this movie, like, when I first saw Brandy on screen, I'm like, great, we have the token black girl. But because of the casting choices, it was more well-rounded, and Brandy was playing that kind of friend of Julie's. I'll discuss it later, but the replacement of Helen in Julie's like fantasy world.
Yeah.
So I appreciated not only the casting choice of Brandy, but everyone else.
Yes.
With that, like the people at the resort, was Mikhail Pfeiffer.
Mackay Pfeiffer. Yeah, Mackay Pfeiffer. Well, let's talk about the characters. So we have Julie, who's returning, played by J. Love Hewitt, and then we have her white bread boyfriend Ray, played by the handsome Freddie Prinze Jr. We already talked about Carla.
Yes.
She is Julie's new roommate. They're good friends in college, and she's just great.
Yeah.
I love her, like you said.
Well, I knew of Brandy from her TV show Moesha.
That's right.
Yes, and that's
right.
how I got my little sister into it, because my little sister was really, really into Moesha.
Okay.
So when that came, because I was a Buffy fan.
Oh yeah, me too.
So, oh my God. Okay, so I'm not sure about the TV politics here, but there was the WB, which is what Buffy was on, and then Moesha was on UPN.
Oh.
And I think those channels are literally just like back in California, one channel off. So I remember me watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and then my little sister arguing and saying, no, I want to watch Moesha. And so we would always battle it out between Buffy and Moesha. So I always think it's kind of interesting that Julie's best friend is kind of like the battle of WB and UPN. Because that's
so meta. They're so funny.
Like those were the it girls of those two TV stations.
That's true. And they both find their way into this franchise, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I never saw Moesha. I should have.
It's pretty funny. I love Moesha's best friend. She was the reason why I watched the show. Granted, I loved Brandy because of Cinderella.
Yes.
And all this other stuff. And also, I love her music too. But it's Moesha's friend that got me watching that show. She was funny as fuck.
See, I knew Brandy from Cinderella. Yeah, which love that version of Cinderella. So fun.
I mean, an Asian prince, of course.
Yes, of course. So that's Carla. Then we have Ty, who is Carla's horny boyfriend.
Very horny.
Played by the also very handsome Mackay Pfeiffer. We have Will Benson, who is Wonder Bread without the wonder. He is whiter than Ray. He is, what did I say? Oh, he's kind of like if you threw every mediocre baseball player turned comedian into a blender. That's kind of him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He is, I love Carla. Her one flaw is that she thinks that this motherfucker is worth dating.
She pushes.
She pushes
Will
onto
Julie.
Yes. And Will is boring. And he's not even, I'm sorry, he's not my type. I'm not going to say he's not handsome, because I'm sure there's people out there that find him handsome.
I mean, he's just like generic.
Exactly.
That's the thing. He's just like, okay, just like basic white dude.
Yeah, Wonder Bread without the wonder.
But the thing is, he's not even like, his character doesn't even push to the point of like, you can make fun of it. Because there's nothing to make fun of.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
If it wasn't for what happens at the end, I would forget his character completely. Moving on.
Well,
some other folks, some of our peripheral folks. We have Ray's friend, who's just like some guy, a fisherman.
Dave.
Is that his name?
He's in my notes.
Oh, Dave. I didn't write down Dave.
Dave is. I
He
have things to say about Dave.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
Yeah. Dave is like Ray's like bestie on the boat.
Yes, he is.
That's how I like to say it.
He's Ray's Helen. Yes. We also have the resort manager, Mr. Brooks, played by Jeffrey Combs, horror royalty.
Oh, I didn't know he was
Oh yeah, he was the Reanimator. That's his big one. And then he's done a lot of other horror movies as well. So Jeffrey Combs is wonderful. So happy to see him in this movie. Mr. Brooks, the dick-ass hotel manager. Yeah. We have Jack Black, who is a walking caricature of a stoner. I feel like is not as problematic as some people may think from the jump, and we'll get into that. I think it's a critique.
He took me by surprise. I forgot that Jack Black was in this movie.
Yeah.
Until he just pops out at the resort.
And honestly, I think wonderful casting. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing.
I don't know who else would do that.
Exactly. Jack Black's character in this movie is appropriation 101.
Oh,
it's 100. He has dreads. He's the weed dealer. He's the pool guy.
Yeah.
The affectations, that he puts on are very appropriative as well. And I think that he does it in a way that is so exaggerated. I personally feel like it's a critique of appropriation. You know, I feel like he's making fun of people who are like that. I don't think it's one of those things where the performance or even the presence in the movie is like representation as acceptance. I think it's satirical in a way.
He definitely did provide the comic relief.
Yes.
But I thought it was an interesting way to think about it.
Yeah.
That he like pushed it to that extreme that it's actually making fun of it. That's so meta.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Wow.
Like there is, I could imagine that there's a conversation around the problematic nature of that character.
But it was the 90s. Everything was problematic back then, looking in retrospect.
That's true, but I do kind of want to give it a little bit more credit. I don't think it was necessarily trying to be perceived as like this revolutionary thing.
Yeah.
I just think they were like, oh, this would be funny. But I do think that it is somewhat of a critique of cultural appropriation.
Yeah. It was him like
being a white boy
trying to
be exactly.
Got it.
That's
okay,
exactly,
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah. So Jack Black's in this movie. We also have Derek. He's the dock hand. He code switches to get tips. He puts on a Caribbean accent so that way white people will tip him more. Love it. We have Estes. I love him. However, I am so over the mystical Negro trope. He kind of plays that
He
here.
does play into that. Yeah.
But he's great. I do love him.
He's my favorite.
We have Nancy. She is the hot bartender. I feel like Nancy is this is how they thought women from New York were. She reads very 90s New York woman to me, the way that she's written, styled, portrayed.
Yep.
She's very like kind of like rough around the edges, like the Coyote Ugly kind of girl.
Yeah.
She's like that kind of,
Yes.
It's that kind of vibe.
Like no bullshit. I'm sexy, but fuck off.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Exactly. I'm not sure if there's probably dialogue that has to do with guys or something. I think she's a little queer coded.
Oh, absolutely.
I find her to be a little sapphic.
100%.
I really like Nancy. And then we have Olga the maid. Poor baby. Olga. I know.
Which I thought was an interesting naming choice.
Yeah.
Because you have Estes. Like,
you have Estes and you have, Olga.
Olga. Like,
Anyway.
you would think like a Russian housekeeper.
Exactly.
From that name, but it's not. But you only know that name if you look at the credits.
Exactly. Anyway, those are our characters. And let's go ahead and get through our talk through. I would love to hear what you have on your notes. On this mile-long piece of paper that we have here.
Where do I begin?
Where do I begin?
Well, the first thing, I just watched the movie straight through and started jotting things down.
Yes, same.
So the first thing I saw was religion. Julie's Catholic.
Maybe?
Because that was the opening. How the movie opens is that we're in a church.
Yes. It's like, and she's going to confession.
Yes. And did we notice the hooker heels she was wearing?
No, I did not notice she's wearing hooker heels.
That was like the first shot. Like, okay, you just like, oh, the
Okay.
church. And then it zooms into her heels and she's wearing hooker heels.
Good.
Game.
Good. I love hooker heels in a Catholic church. Work, bitch. Yes, please. I didn't think about because here's the thing. Whenever I see a scene like this, especially in a movie like this, I don't latch on to the Catholicism part of it. I'm just like, oh, she's gonna go into the fucking confession, and on the other side of the screen is gonna be some big bad blah 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 blah. And it's gonna be a jump scare, and that's exactly what the fuck happens. I view it as a plot device, less than like a religious represent. Nice.
Forgive me, Father, I have sinned.
Forgive me, Father, for I have boyped. I don't necessarily view it as like religious representation as much as just like a kind of a plot device, a trope that you see. Catholicism is all up and down in horror movies.
It is.
Whether it be represented well or not. But she is in church in hooker heels, and I like it.
No, I really like that.
This whole church thing is a dream, kind of like how they ended the first movie with like this whole fake out thing. They did the same thing with her in this movie. And she... Correct me if I'm wrong. She wakes up in class screaming, right?
Yeah, she does. Because it was just a dream, and she's been having these dreams in class.
And she's not doing well. She's not doing well in class at all.
I mean, she's sleeping in class, of course.
And then, so Ray comes in because she's dating Ray. And
They're still together.
They're still together. He wants her to go to Southport, but she doesn't want to.
She has not gotten over what has happened to her in the town. But Ray seems to be fine with it. Which is like, yeah, that's why we got to go back.
Which is very interesting. Well, I don't think because he hasn't left because he works as a fisherman, so he can't really leave. Julie gets to go to college and she gets to kind of leave it all behind her. That's kind of her thing, is she like runs away from things. That's what Julie does. She's cold, distant, and she runs away from things. And reasonably, I get it. She doesn't want to come back. It's been a year. It's only been 1 year, so I get it. Give her time to like simmer and stuff.
She like just like possibly killed someone. Her best friends are dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I understand the trauma.
Yeah, and whereas Ray hasn't really had the chance to remove himself from it yet. Maybe he loses himself in his work. He is a working.
He's a
working
workaholic.
class. Well, he's working class. He has to. You know, that's his whole thing.
I did write down kind of like the parallels of Julie's new life versus her old life.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like she kind of replaced people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So like, Helen is now Carla, Barry is now Tyrell, and Ray could possibly be Will.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I'm gonna recast my new life. These are my new friends, and kind of like, and Ray is kind of that possibly might be phased out person.
Well, and he's the one thing that she doesn't want to let go of, because he
knows the truth.
He knows the truth. Like, he gets her like high school sweethearts and everything, but also Will is not great. I'm sorry. I'm projecting my thoughts about Will onto this.
You hate Will so much.
I just think he is so boring. Anyway. But yes, I feel you there.
Yeah.
Especially because we get that shot of her looking at that photo of Helen, of Sarah Michelle Gellar, when she gets back to her partner.
Caress.
And she caresses it, and I'm just like, girl, we miss her too.
Me too.
We miss her too.
I was hoping for like a little flashback, just to have a little SMG in there, but
no,
that was like wishful thinking on our part.
Just
or like
the photo.
Like after that scene too, isn't there like a shadow in the background?
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god, SMG.
SMG. I wish, but no, it's Carla instead. It's the replacement SMG, which honestly, as far as replacement besties go in movies, Carla is top tier.
She is, because she's very, very confident.
Yes.
She makes decisions.
She does. And she looks out for Julie.
She does. She's very protective of Julie.
She's very protective of Julie. I really like Carla.
I would be Carla's friend.
I also just...
She's fun. She just wants to have a fun time.
She wants to have a fun time. She was going through Julie's closet because she thought Julie wasn't home. And Julie almost stabs the fuck out of her. And Brandy, Carla is just like, girl... I thought you were gone. I'm just trying to borrow a cute top from you. I'm going out tonight.
I'm not gonna die over it.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking funny. But then she somehow uses that to convince Julie to go out with her. I wrote down, almost gets stabbed and invites Julie out.
But isn't that the whole theme of this movie? Is that Carla's almost stabbed, but will still hang out with Julie?
Yeah, exactly. She's a ride or die.
That's the friend that you need. Like, if you're having a bad day, she's like, look, girl, I'm stealing your clothes and we're going out.
Yeah. Carla's a girl's girl.
She is a girl's girl.
Carla's 100% a girl's girl. She's the one that's gonna like get you together. She'll gather you if she has to. Like, she'll tell you like it is. She will watch your drink. She'll call out a guy who tries to put something in your drink.
Yeah,
she's that bitch.
She's very protective too. Like, I feel like she looks after like the group. Of course, like after Julie, but I feel like she always has a watchful eye over everyone.
Very much so. I would definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's very competent.
She
as well.
is. She is.
It's not like one of those things where you have somebody who tries to be maternal and tries to look out for people and ends up at making things worse. No, she is capable. She's intelligent. I fucking love Carla. Big Carla fan here. They go out too, and this is where she starts pushing Will.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At the club.
At the club.
At the club. And what I wrote down in my notes at the club
Mm-hmm.
is that if you notice in the club, there's those flashes of blue lights.
Mm-hmm.
And those blue lights, to me, symbolize the color scheme of the first movie poster.
Mm-hmm.
And so when those blue lights start hitting, that's when she sees the flashback of the fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like paying an homage to the first movie.
Yeah, I mean, lighting definitely plays a huge part in that for sure. And it's all stroby too, which
Yep.
is... Strobes in a horror movie are always gonna, like, they're always gonna get me a little on edge, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, also, wasn't the strobe effect part of Helen's death too?
With the fireworks?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm so smart.
So smart. So smart. But yeah, Julie gets the fuck out of the club, though. She's not feeling it.
No.
Yeah, she dips, she leaves Will hanging.
She does.
Mm-hmm. And then what happens next?
What happens next is How Do I Deal by Jennifer Love Hewitt starts playing.
Wait, her own song? Was
Her
playing?
own song.
I did not catch that. I feel like this movie is kind of a plug for her transition into being a pop
exactly.
movie.
And you pick it up throughout the whole movie. I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, this is just a very, very, like, soft but hard push.
Oh,
for
it's
your pop
shameless.
career.
It is shameless. Come on.
And I thought what was funny is that you actually had an established singer already, Brandy, but yet she doesn't sing at all in this movie. It's all about Jennifer Love Hewitt, which I thought was kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. But, you know, Brandy already has, like, herself established.
That's true.
So maybe they were just trying to, like,
Yeah.
bump her up a little bit.
See, Carla is such a good friend.
Carla's a great friend. Carla is a great friend.
I will push back my pop career for you to shine.
For you to shine, J-Love Hugh. Oh. So, this is the next morning. We have some shoes in the dryer. That's Carla's other flaw. She has two flaws. She puts her shoes in the dryer, and she wants Will to be in Julie's life.
To be part of the crew.
Yeah.
But the shoes in the dryer is another foreshadowing.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000%. We'll get to that one in a bit.
Yeah.
But they get a call from the radio station. Now, correct me if I'm dumb, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to, like, radio station contests, you're the one that calls in. Am I right? Or am I stupid?
No, you're right. That's
So-
how it works. Because, like, why would they call you? Because
Exactly.
they could call anyone.
But that's what happens here. The radio station calls them and is just like, hey, we're going to get, we have a giveaway. What's the capital of Brazil? And they look at a fucking bag of coffee and they're like, Rio de Janeiro. And he's like, did you say Rio? Well, you just won. And I'm just like, okay. Do y'all not think it's just a little bit fishy that the radio station calls you? Like, am I the only one that would be like, this is a scam?
I mean, I wasn't thinking that when I watched it. I was there with the audience, or maybe it was just my own little world. When that plot twist happened, I went,
Really?
yeah. I watched this in theaters back in 1998.
You were
I was in that seat with my little sister.
You are the ideal audience for this movie. Yeah, just believing everything.
I'm kind of gullible. Like, if you tell
Yeah.
me that it happened, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it totally
Let's do
happened.
it.
I did not believe it right away.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, this smells fishy. I was like, okay, so obviously they're being set up, but why the Bahamas? That was where my brain was.
Oh.
Because, I mean, it's like, who, it doesn't make logical sense.
I mean, people win things every day.
Yeah, but they win things trying to win things. These two girls were not trying to win anything. They get a phone call telling them that they won something. Do you think the radio station is just picking up their phone, dialing random ass numbers, and just being like, hello, do you listen to our radio station? Anyway, I have a possible prize for you. No.
Well, I guess you're right.
I have questions. I have questions.
That was your response to you. Hey, we're gonna wait. Hold on. I
Yeah.
have questions for you.
I'm just like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Are you live on the radio right now? Let me take a listen. I would have fucking turned on the radio station and listened to myself win.
Oh wow,
I'm narcissistic like that.
you are.
Yeah, I would have been like, everybody turn on 98.3 and listen to me win a little trip to the Bahamas. And then when I realized that it didn't happen, I'd be like, hold on.
Well, we can definitely tell who the telemarketers will probably target.
Anyway, I smell a stunt. But that's what happens. They win a trip to the Bahamas. And Julie wants Ray to go because it's 4 tickets. They win 4 tickets.
And Carla's like,
conveniently.
who am I gonna choose?
Yeah. So Carla, oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Carla's like messing with her. And
Like
just,
my cousin, my sisters, and she's like, me.
Yeah. So Carla picks Julie, her boyfriend Tyrell, and then Julie wants to bring Ray. And when she calls Ray, Ray is being a little bitch about it.
No, like work.
But he lied about that.
He did.
He didn't have work. His friend Dave is just like, it's so fucking slow. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're turning down a free trip to the Bahamas?
But it's a bigger thing because Ray wants to propose to Julie.
I'm so over straight people proposing to each other to fix their problems. I am over it. I'm sorry. Is that what you guys do?
I mean, I feel like it's we're having problems. Let's get married. Let's have kids. That'll solve it. No, that's not going to solve anything. That's going to make things worse.
How about we communicate our feelings? How about we actually talk?
I don't think I don't think straight people work like that.
I know. It's annoying. It's just like, I'm like, there's so much conflict in your relationship. Julie literally runs away from you almost every time you have a conversation, and you want to put a ring on it, and you think that's going to fix it?
Well, I feel like straight people, whenever they want to fix a problem, they have to do something rather than talking about it, which comes up later on in this movie.
It does.
It's always like this. When we come to the hotel, I have this theory.
Okay.
That
That it's a demon. Dancing demon. With something
oh my god. That'd be so cool if there was a dancing demon in the hotel.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be really fun.
That would be fun.
I still know what you did last summer. The musical.
I kind of want to see
I would watch that.
See that. I'm not going to lie.
I would watch that. If there is an if I know what you did last summer, the musical, I would definitely watch it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That would be sold out.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I would definitely watch. Anyway,
anyway.
But yes.
But I have a theory that everyone at the hotel is gay.
I hope so.
The people that come to the hotel are straights.
Ah.
So the deeper level of this hotel is gays versus straights. And the straight people are coming to their territory.
I'm very interested to hear that.
I might be ditzy, but when I have my thinking cap on, I think
through our Lord and Christ, all things are possible.
I have it through scripture.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna propose and do that stupid thing.
Oh, and that's when we Dave.
Yes,
because Dave says something really, really funny.
Tell me.
So when he shows off the ring to his bestie on the boat, Dave goes, "Oh, I need a little time to think about it." He plays into the gay thing.
Yeah.
And then he also says, "Oh, Ray, you need to surprise her. This is the perfect opportunity for you to surprise her."
Do you think Dave is gay?
Yep.
Honestly,
that's the thing. I
can see it.
Because he didn't really do the dude thing where oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, Julie's hot. In fact, he makes a little gay joke, but then also gives Ray thoughtful advice on how to win Julie over. So that gives me a little question mark about Dave.
That's a good point, because I didn't necessarily read him as queer, but I mean, it's all like they don't tell us anything about him really, you know.
It's just a little nudge. I'm just like, that's interesting.
Yeah,
and, looking at the movie through a queer perspective. I'm like,
it's like this is and because it's a working town. There's still, not all gays are like us.
No.
There's some that are very, rugged and working girls, and by working girls I mean men. So I mean it's not out of the question. It's not impossible. No. It's one of those things where in the 90s I don't think they would think to depict a gay man like that though.
No.
But you can read it as queer because he's like that gay BF that's just this is how you're gonna win this girl. Did you just silent burp?
We're talking about Dave here.
We are talking about Dave. I do like Dave, though, because Dave convinces Ray to go.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And he even goes so far as to drive with him.
In the car.
In the vehicle, singing Whitesnake.
He does. See? Gay.
So this
he sings it well,
He does sing it well, yeah. He hits that falsetto.
Yeah.
This movie was the first time I heard Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. So every time I hear it, my brain jumps back to this movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just think of that girl doing flips on the car. Have you ever seen the music video?
Oh, what's her face? Tawny.
Yeah.
Tawny. Oh, she has such a hot name, and I can't remember it. Tawny something or other.
Yeah, she's fierce as fuck.
Yeah, she is.
It's also another like gay moment. Didn't want to be her.
Honestly.
Oh, just riding
on the
that
hood of
car.
White
Yeah.
Six car. Yes.
Honestly, that's what Dave was thinking.
that he wanted to be on. Could you imagine Dave
Oh my God.
just like...
This is Dave's side story, is that he was going into the car and he was like, oh, this is my moment.
This is my
I'm going to put on
moment.
this song. I'm going to
my
dance on this
moment."
roof, raise
Yeah.
mine.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
That's in my head anyway.
That's in your head. Yeah, that's a headcanon. Listen, I come up with headcanon like that all the time. You know, in my mind, Marty Maraschino and Mama Karen from Child's Play 1 totally got it on. Is it fact? No. But in my brain it is. So I'm with you here.
Okay.
I'm with you here. Unfortunately, though, for Dave, he's not long for this world.
They get stopped on the side of the road. And Ray's like, oh, I have to go out and investigate. He's getting flashbacks of the first time. So he's like, oh. And what's on the it's like a car that's stopped. And there seems to be a body on the road. So Ray goes out to investigate. He's really, really nervous. And what's on the floor but a fisherman? A fisherman's body. It's like, oh man, it's happening again. Like red lights are in his face. He's starting to panic and stuff. And he turns the body around. It's a dummy.
It's a mannequin. I wonder if it's from Shivers. I wonder if this is the mannequin that he pulled off of the floor. It's the mannequin that he pulled off of the floor to replace during the Shivers chase scene last movie.
I just no, that's real.
I think so.
That's what he did.
He
How
just-
the hell would he get this fucking mannequin?
I mean, mannequins aren't really that hard to find.
Oh,
But I just think it's more interesting to think like, oh yeah, this is from the department
this is
store.
from Shivers.
Yeah. Headcanon.
So he finds the mannequin from Shivers on the floor, turns it around. He turns around. He's like, "It's a trap." I don't know if he says that, but his face definitely says
Yeah.
that.
He knows something's up.
He knows something's up. Then right there, the fisherman comes out and hooks Dave and drags him out.
Underneath the jaw. It's very sad. Drags him right out of the car.
Yeah.
And then gets into the car. The fisherman really likes hooking people underneath the jaw, and he really likes running people down with cars. Because that's what he does. He runs Ray off of the road.
He does.
He doesn't try to finish the job, though. He just, like, lets him do his thing.
And it's very reminiscent of the first two kills.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Ray does end up getting away, and by getting away,
He
like...
falls off a cliff.
Yeah, and ends up in the hospital. Ray's side quest is weird. But because Ray is in the hospital, Julie was still holding out hope that he was going to come through.
Yeah, because the whole idea of why they were driving was to go to Julie's, but
And
because
he
they
was
were
gonna
almost
surprise her too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she didn't know that he was coming. He just said that he was going to try, as far as she knew.
Yeah. But he wanted to surprise her, but instead falls off the side of the cliff and almost gets run over.
So obviously he doesn't show up.
Obviously not.
And so who comes to take his place? Thanks, Carla.
Will the Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Less than Wonder Bread.
Will Wonderbread Benson.
That's an important detail.
Stupid detail is what that is. Will's a little bitch. He hates planes.
He does, yeah. He was throwing up the whole time.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that anybody out there who hates flying is a little bitch. I love you all. I just, Will's a little bitch, specifically.
Carly even says some people were just not meant to fly.
Yeah, some people were just not meant to fly.
Will is one of them.
Oh, and then it's so funny because that gets thrown right back because when they're on the boat,
Tyrell
is throwing up, and Will's just like, some people just weren't meant to sail.
Oh, nudge, nudge, nudge.
Fucker. They make it to the Bahamas. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day.
And we get the character dump. We get to meet Derek, the dockhand. We meet Jack Black, our walking appropriation neon sign guy. Who else do we meet? We meet Jeffrey Combs. We meet he's
Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, Mr. Brooks. And then Estes.
Yes. Oh, okay. So in this moment, when this is an interesting detail. I'm like, where did this go? So when they arrive on the island and they meet Mr. Brooks, there's that dog. Remember the dog barking?
I did not see a dog.
There's a dog barking, and Tyrell's like, "Whoa, calm the dog down."
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, where'd the dog go?
I see. Maybe the dog got killed.
Maybe
Because it's Mr. Brooks' dog. It's like a Doberman, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now I remember.
So that's I'm like, where'd this dog go?
Very inconsequential. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
don't know why.
You could have cut that.
Yeah, no need to have a dog there.
But my gay investigation of this hotel, when they were asking Mr. Brooks about the hotel and the history of it,
Mm-hmm.
he mentions that Judy Garland has stayed at the hotel. Now, what kind of straight would remember, oh, well, Judy Garland stayed at our hotel? This is my
Maybe.
sign that Mr. Brooks
Could
is
be.
a little friend of Dorothy.
Very well could be.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
So I
A
feel
thesis.
I feel that everyone at this hotel is gay.
Okay, build
So-
your case.
So we have Mr. Brooks.
Yes.
If we look at it, he mentions Judy Garland.
Yes, he does.
And every time he is summoned to do something, he's like, ugh. He's like, do I have to?
He is a queen.
And the fact that he's the manager, most managers are already gay. Being a former manager,
Honestly, though, you're
always
not
the
wrong.
gay.
Yeah.
the gay is always the manager because we're always the one who needs to do everything quickly. We want to make sure
Yeah.
everything's taken care of. So
Yeah.
we get to sit.
Okay. You know what? I'm with you there.
And another thing, too, another interesting detail to build my case why everyone at this hotel is queer is because it's off season. So people, the regular staff, are with their families.
Ah, yes.
These people do not have families.
Yes, heathens. We don't have a home to go to.
They just have each other.
Okay.
So that's one.
that.
That's one.
That's one. Okay.
Estes,
Okay.
another gay. I consider him a sassy old gay.
A sassy old gay. Okay.
Because number one, he asks like, "Oh, so why are you here?" And they're like, "Oh, we won a contest." And he's like, "What kind of contest?" You know, he's like sassy about it.
he is kind of sassy.
and
yeah.
then like they reveal the question like, "What's the capital of Brazil?" And
They're
and
like, Rio,
De
baby.
Janeiro.
Yeah.
And in Estes' head, he already knows.
He knows they're wrong, yeah.
And what is his initial response? Good for you, girl.
That's okay.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl. And sassy side.
Does
eyes.
he say good for you, girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
He says, "Good for you, girl."
great. Okay.
And the whole time when they're having this interaction with him, he's giving sassy side eyes and little remarks.
Fair. Okay. Okay.
So that's
Estes.
my case for Estes to be a queer.
I'm on board. We're stereotyping here.
Yeah, we're stereotyping, but it's the 90s.
Everything was a stereotype in the 90s. Yeah.
Nancy, the bartender,
Yes.
definitely queer.
I think so.
I'm getting lesbo vibes.
Yeah,
When
she is very queer coded.
because when she was talking to the dudes, she's really, really mean to them.
Oh, she hates men.
A line that I remember is the guys, Tyrell and Will, ask, "Oh, if everyone's out of town, why are you still here?" She goes, "None of your business." Mm-hmm. And they then push her, "Have any man troubles?" And she goes, "I shot him."
I remember that.
But then when the girls come up,
She softens up a little
she's
bit.
kind of sweet.
Yeah.
she's kind of sweet.
Yeah, I like Nancy a lot.
Yeah,
She's one of my favorites. I'm with you there. I've always seen her as queer coded.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then like another minor character, the doc guy,
Derek. Yeah.
Derek. Now at first I'm like, okay, how am I gonna work this guy into this that everyone on staff?
Yeah,
is
I'm
queer?
curious to know how you do this.
The name, Derek the Dockhand. He's cast as Derek the Dockhand. And it's not even Derick. It's Darick. Extra. Gay.
That's a stretch, but I'll allow it.
That's obviously like my last piece of evidence for my essay. And then I'm gonna hit you with like a really, really big ones, and then also just this one, just to help my case.
Let's take a moment to talk about your argument construction.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you end on a weak note? I would have ended on Nancy. Am I right, people? Do you want to end on the thing that you're not certain about? No, you bury that in the middle, and then you're gonna end with something strong.
Oh, that is good.
So you
I should have
been-
done that.
Here's what you should have done. You should have been like, this is Mr. Brooks. This is Estes, Derek. And this is Nancy. You hide that shit.
Oh, that would have been a stronger argument.
It's okay.
Well, obviously, this is the first draft.
It really does look like the fucking Declaration of Independence. Oh my gosh.
I just like writing things on like, this is like pretty.
Listen, I support you. So they get their rooms, and we find out that they are staying in the honeymoon suite, 201 and 202. Jeffrey Combs seems a little shook by this. Mr. Brooks, he's like, oh.
201, 202. They're like, what? Why? He's like, I'm just saying.
There are honeymoon suites.
Gay.
And yeah, that's true. And it's funny
Why
because
would you make a scene and not tell them?
well, he also knows what happened in those rooms. He has to know the history of that place.
Oh,
He's
yes,
like, the last time somebody was in these rooms.
He probably came with the building.
It's true. It's probably true. Carla and Ty are excited about the honeymoon suite because they want to fuck.
They could get it on.
They want to get it on. Julie, on the other hand, who is not feeling Will, is just like, which is my response. I'd have been like, is there another room you can put him in? It's the off season, right?
Yeah, it's
They're not being
off-season.
used.
Yeah.
Like, just do a girl a favor.
She could have done that.
She could have, but she didn't. No, but
But like boring Will was like, oh no, I could sleep on the couch. I'm like, oh my god, like.
Well, he's playing nice guy. He's trying to. He's trying to
It's
Trojan horse that
an
shit.
illusion.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. We also find out this is the off season because everyone's like starting to leave, and it's just that minimal staff, like you said. It's like
their
monsoon
version of
season.
winter.
Yeah, yeah.
As Mr. Brooks explained it.
Yes. Very sassy.
Excuse me.
You know what winter is, right? You know what winter is? Yeah, it's like that, but it's ours.
This is
You
why
know?
Mr. Brooks is the queeniest character. You know what winter is?
You know, every time she walks in his mind, he's like, stupid girl.
Yeah.
Let's get some shoes. Anyway, I'm just going to blow past all the Ray stuff because he's in the hospital. He leaves the hospital.
The one note I want to say about the hospital scene is
Go.
the nurse.
What about the nurse?
Because
Tell
the
me.
nurse is quite a lesbian.
Oh, see, I didn't notice her.
Yeah, I'm like, now that I'm looking at things through a queer perspective,
Look at us, changing lives here on the Whorror Icon channel.
I literally clock everything gay.
Perfect.
But that nurse, I think she was a little gay.
She's a little team?
She's a little gay.
Yeah.
I love the delivery of, where was that? Oh, lesbo nurse, LOL. I got a flatline. Room 3, just flatlined. And she delivers it just like that.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Straight to the point. Okay, so we have a
That's
queer,
it.
queer nurse.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I mean, not like
possibly.
not
More
like
headcanon.
Not in like a juicy piece of evidence.
Listen,
I just like, hey, this is my first draft.
You're just trying to make everybody gay. That's the agenda.
You mean
Everyone's
you mean
gay.
this gay agenda?
Everyone's gay. Everyone's gay and everyone recycles. Everyone handwrites things on their old packaging that came with their packages. That's the gay agenda, mama. You have great penmanship, though. Look at that.
Thank you.
Wait a second. Why? Hold on. I need to put that on the camera. Okay. For those of you who aren't watching the video, Richard's penmanship looks just like the fisherman's from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Are you the fucking fisherman? Are you going to kill me by the end of this? What the fuck?
I don't know what you mean.
Was that intentional or is this really how you write?
This is really how we write.
You fucking murderer. Murderer. Maybe the fisherman is gay. Anyway. So they get all settled in, and this is when we meet Nancy. They're at this empty-ass bar, and Nancy is fucking... First off, she's so hot. She is so hot, y'all.
And I love that she doesn't give a fuck because she's eating like an orange wedge while reading.
Oh, yeah, I wrote down, bartender Nancy is catty as fuck.
Yeah.
I shot him. Good for you, girl. But yeah, they're all hanging out.
Carla's like, what do you guys do for fun around here?
She says, I make fun of tourists, or I let them make fun of themselves.
That's the line.
And then that's the karaoke bit. And I love how when Jennifer Love Hewitt starts singing, and it's her real vocals, and it's like everyone's a fucking singer.
But I also love the initial look, like, like Jennifer Love Hewitt's like publicist or like team was like, we have to like acknowledge that she's like a good singer. Like it even startles Nancy a little bit.
Do you think that it's kind of one of those things where when Pepsi buys their way into a movie, they're like, you have to show the label? Jennifer Love Hewitt's just like, you have to show my music.
100%.
Good for her.
100%.
Good for her. Get that free publicity on someone else's budget. Girl.
I also just love like her body language when she starts singing. Because she's like, oh, I'm so shy.
Oh, I'm so coy.
But the vocals that comes out, she's not shy. She's fucking confident.
She is. But somehow, while she's karaokeing, I don't know the science behind this. As she's singing, nobody else is looking at the screen. They're all laughing and they're kikiing.
Julie's so good.
And on the fucking karaoke screen, it says, "I still know." How did he do that? How did he do that? Because those things are pre-programmed, right?
Yeah.
And so if he pre-programmed it with "I Still Know," how did he know that she was going to sing "I Will Survive"? Or did he go through every song in the fucking catalog and put "I Still Know" somewhere in there? And how did he do it so quickly? It's
and like at that time in the song.
Yeah.
And then like everyone looks away, including Nancy.
Yeah.
See, it's a little sus.
Yeah. This is one of those things where I'm like, maybe she is crazy. Maybe she's seeing things. Because that just does not track.
No. Oh.
Yeah. She gets scared. She goes upstairs. Ben leaves her a fucking note in the same handwriting. That same ass handwriting. She gets scared by him. And it's just like a whole clusterfuck.
Oh my God. The roses were dropped. He then picks up a rose and like caresses her with it. I'm like, that was just in broken glass.
He's fucking gross. I don't like him. Let's move on.
I did notice the bananas in the basket.
Well, yeah.
They were just like a perfect yellow, and they were really tasty. Because I like yellow bananas when they're kind of freckly.
Yeah.
And
Me too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, when they're just like a little bit into fermentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
same.
the perfect banana.
Yeah,
in the
it's
basket.
soft.
Yeah.
It's soft and sweet. Yeah. I like that too.
That's it.
Well, I guess they have good taste when it comes to bananas. Fantastic. That's gay too.
So gay. This
That is
hotel
gay.
is gay. Bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Gay.
Another thing that I love, I don't know if this is queer per se, but I just love the bait and switch of it. When we're outside of Carla and Tyrell's room, we hear the bed, we hear
Jumping
the
up
bed
and down,
springs,
like,
we hear the bed springs going, and we hear,
exactly.
and we cut to the room, and Carla's just jumping on the bed like a fucking schoolgirl. I love that shit.
I thought it was so
I love it
stupid.
so much.
I
Really?
thought it was so dumb.
No, I think it's fun. Why do you think it's dumb?
I wrote it in my notes. I just...
Just say it's dumb. Carla, Tyrell's sex, dumb. Hold on. Listen.
I guess I had nothing else to say.
Listen. If you're not down with Carla's whimsy, so be it. You got this big ass bed and you get to jump on it. I would jump on it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And then she wants to go to the hot tub.
She does, because she had bought a bathing suit for $100.
Yep.
And she wants to show it off.
Exactly. So they go to the hot tub. When does Derek die? Oh, yeah. Derek dies before this. Yeah.
Let's get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
Derek
He like tries to get the boat back in.
gets
And-
knocked off. And then he dies. The fisherman
Yep.
kills poor Derek. Derek the dockhand.
Derek the dockhand.
Yes. And then so Carla and Tyrell are in the hot tub. Obviously, Tyrell's trying to get busy. He's trying to get the dick wet. And fucking Jack Black comes up out of the pool with a joint in his mouth.
How? It should have been wet.
Again, so this is why I think it's just hyperbolic. Like, it is so exaggerated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's camp.
It's camp. It's fucking camp. So he interrupts them, and he's also like trying to deal. He's like, if you need anything, I got you. And then he leaves, and then Will comes in and cock blocks. Poor Tyrell. All he wants to do is fuck. That's all he wants to do. I don't blame him. When I'm on vacation, that's one of the first things I want to do too. I'm like, we have this hotel room, we have this beautiful bed, let's do it. And then we can get food. And then we can go to the hot tub. But no.
I'd rather get food first.
No, I can't. It's a problem for me. I don't like having sex with food in my stomach.
Oh, no.
No.
I mean, I would just eat food and go to bed.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, so after that, Julie, because I don't know how this timeline all makes sense. Julie is in the shower, and then she goes into the closet, and Derek the dockman is...
He's in there.
He's in there.
dead.
He's hanging. He's like hung. Yeah. I'm like, girl, dark. But he's in there.
Yeah. He's definitely in there.
But when she goes to grab the queen, Mr. Brooks, and he comes in his sassy,
Oh my God,
his sassy little
outfit.
robe.
His outfit.
Yeah. He has a great robe. Derek's gone, and he's just like, stupid girl. Stupid girl. He's like, what the fuck did you call me in here for? He reads her down.
Yeah.
He's over it. I get it, actually. I totally see what you're talking about.
When you like start looking at him as like that kind of bitter gay gay guy, it all makes sense.
It does.
He doesn't want to be here either. He's like, oh, these straights.
Or he wants to be there, but he doesn't want them to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He invited the main island over for a circuit party, but now he can't because he has to work.
Yeah, he's done with her shit. But nobody else believes her either. No one is just like, yes, we believe you, Julie. But they end up all sleeping in the same bed together because she is so scared. Talk about it. You said you love this scene?
I love this moment because it kind of plays into like a little three-way nudge. Because there's like that overhead scene and like Tyrell's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then Carla's on the side and then Will's on
the
the
other
other side.
side.
And like very affectionate.
Yeah.
And Tyrell's like, oh my God, get off me.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought that was just kind of cute.
It was. There's a lot of playing gay for joke in this movie. There is.
Which like as a young gay guy watching, I thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, ha, ha.
I don't hate it. Trust. There's worse things that you can play. Like, there's worse ways that you can play queerness for a joke.
Yeah.
So this playful little thing, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
it's like
fine.
a little-
When does Jack Black die? Oh, we missed this. Jack Black died the night before. Jack Black gets killed by the fisherman with a pair of shears. And I love, he's like, no, seriously, dude, don't do that. Don't do that, dude, bro. Seriously, don't do that.
And
It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny. Because the thing is, like, when the fisherman, like, hooks his head, his first reaction is, God damn it.
It's so over the top.
So
It really is.
But I also love that the fisherman went shopping for his weapon.
Yeah, he's like
like,
going through
And he's like, oh, these
garden
garden
shears. Yeah. Right in the chest. So Jack Black dies, and then that's when we get into the morning.
Before we move, oh, I know exactly
Go
where
for it.
I wrote this note. The plants of this movie.
Oh, of course. Of course. Tell me about it.
The person, there are some wins and some loses.
Losses. Yeah.
Losses in this movie in terms of the plants. So the first plant that I clocked was the
Okay.
cannabis plant in Jack Black's room. Because he's growing cannabis. He's like, oh, good little babies.
Of course.
Whoever made those cannabis plants, those look horrible. That's not
Oh.
even how they look, and they look obviously plastic.
Oh, really?
And
I
that's
didn't
not
look.
and that's not enough light. That is not enough light to support those plants to that height. So automatically, I've already been removed from the movie because of that scene.
You
Just
tell
letting
him.
you know.
Tell him.
Just letting you know. You can at least put some grow lights on or like a tent or something.
Yeah.
But as someone who works in the horticultural fields,
Noted.
noted.
Tell 'em.
Something's fishy.
Okay. So the cannabis plants, thumbs down.
Cannabis plants thumbs way down. That is not what cannabis looks like.
Boot, boot, boot. Thank you for calling that out.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like the annoying thing that I do when I watch movies.
Is the accuracy of the plants?
the accuracy of the plants. I always look at the plants.
That's fair.
And the thing is that if the plants aren't correct, I am taken out of the movie experience because I know it's a set. Like, of course,
That makes sense.
Everything is a set, but for someone who like really, really pays attention to these details,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is not real.
Absolutely.
This is not real.
This is not real. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
There's some things that take me out of it too. Not necessarily I don't look at plants because I don't know enough about plants. I kill my plants, unfortunately. We've talked about this.
Also, Olga dies somewhere.
Oh yeah. Olga dies
Where
the day
Olga
before.
dies after the dockman. Derek the dockman.
Yeah, she's just trying to do her job.
Yeah, she was. She didn't really.
Yeah, poor baby. She gets killed.
She like finds some bloody sheets.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because she dies after Derek. Yeah, because she finds the bloody sheets after
yeah.
the whole situation.
Maybe to justify why the dog isn't there is that the dog is in that hamper. Just so I can make some peace with the dog.
At some point, the dog had
The
to
dog
die
has,
'cause it disappears.
because the dog would be freaking out.
Yeah, but they did smart because they didn't kill the dog on screen, and a lot of people hate that.
Oh, people would.
DoesTheDogDie.com.
We need to know.
And then this is when the the storm rolls through. Shit starts getting real. It gets rainy. It gets thunderous. It gets windy.
Yes.
And then we see Estes doing something with Julie's toothbrush, because for some reason they're trying to make Estes a red herring. And we're back. But yeah, they're trying to make Estes a red herring, and I don't understand why. Because we already know.
Because this kind of goes back to your idea of the first movie of kind of villainizing things.
Yes.
And this is what brings back my kind of like Catholicism idea is that
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going.
You know where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
this path is good. This path is wrong. So they villainize the people who have alternate or a different religion than what the religion would be in Seaport or Shoreport, wherever the fuck they're from.
Southport.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's the bad one. He's practicing voodoo. He's the evil one.
Anyone who has listened to the Child's Play series knows how I feel about voodoo as a plot device when played seriously. Eventually in Child's Play, they get really campy with it, and that's fine. But when like you are seriously using voodoo as a plot device, as an evil plot device, or even if you're trying to represent it that way, even if just for a moment, because plot twist, he's trying to help them.
Yeah, exactly.
It pisses me off. I feel like it's damaging. And I'm with you there because that, you know, organized religion, the purity of the guilt-stricken Catholics being put on such a high ground, whereas you have like these more Afrocentric belief systems and practices and you're vilifying that. Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah, it's I'm not with it.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about how they treat Estes in this movie.
No, they treated him really poorly. And he was honestly the one who knew everything.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what to do. He also knew how to play the game in order to protect those fuckers.
Yeah, because we see him like doing like some practice with the toothbrush and Carla's hair tie.
Even Tyrell's
chain.
But who isn't included?
Will Benson, for good reason. Fucker. Anyway, he's like trying to protect them. And this is where I get into the whole like, it's not direct, like on the nose mystical Negro, but it is because he's the one that provides the backstory. He's the one that gives our protagonists what they need to be able to go on and defeat whomst is going after them. I just hate that.
I know.
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing at all. But this is where I really like this scene when Carla's at the gym. So yeah, the girls decide to have like a little gym sesh while the boys are trying to...
Oh, yeah, what were they doing out there?
I don't know. They just ran off.
Guys being guys.
Yeah. Carla sees this industrial-sized dryer, and this is where the shoes come back, because she hears like the dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. And she's like, damn, she's going to have a lot of shoes in there. But it ends up being the body of Olga.
Yeah.
It's Olga's body.
Oh.
And while this happens, Julie gets fucking locked into a tanning bed.
Yeah.
Which...
a zip tie.
A zip tie, yeah. Why didn't she just try to slide through the bottom, though? Because it's open on both ends.
There's a lot of questions with this zip tie scene because, like, when Tyrell, Will, and Carla go to her aid, they're, like, trying to, like, smash open this thing. But all you have to do is just turn down the dial.
Yeah, just turn it down.
Step one.
Just turn it off.
Step one.
I don't know. I'm with you there. But they end up breaking her out of there. And then Julie runs into the rain. And then she catches them up on all of her trauma finally. And they're just what the fuck? They're like, you didn't think that it was important for us to know that you like...
He's actually not dead.
That you covered up a murder and the person that you almost killed is coming after you and you brought us with you.
And then Carla's like, Julie, I thought I was your best friend.
How could you do this, girl? Yeah. Carla's disappointed. They go into the hotel, and then they find the voodoo layer of Estes, and that's when they think, oh, he's fucking with us.
Automatically. And the thing is that Julie knows that Estes has nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
She has defended him multiple times. Because even on the dock, I think that Tyrell was like, it's that guy. It's that guy. I knew I had like a bad vibe about... And Julie's like, no, it's not him.
Yeah.
She knows immediately it's not him.
Then why
shouldn't nothing to do with it?
Why didn't she defend him harder? Because they're just like, it's your toothbrush, Julie. It's Carla's hair tie. It's my necklace. Notice, though, the only person to take something away from that altar is Tyrell. Put that in your brain, and we'll come back to it. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because he takes his necklace back, but Carla doesn't take her hair tie.
No, or the toothbrush.
And Julie doesn't take her toothbrush.
I didn't even clock that. And I wrote notes.
Yep. So that happens, and then they go to find Mr. Brooks, and this is where they find him dead in his office with a fucking machete in the face, and it's written in blood. I still know. And then they bump into Estes. So Julie sees a globe just casually spinning in the middle of this lobby, and this is when Julie realizes that this was a setup, because Estes comes up, and he's like, Brasilia is the... So we find out that the capital of Brazil is not, in fact, Rio. It is Brasilia.
You dumb bitch.
And so they find out that this whole thing was a setup. And then, of course, Estes gives us all of the information we need. Apparently, Ben Willis from last movie.
Used to work here.
Used to work here with his wife and his 2 children. We're led to believe that he killed his wife and then he left. It's a convoluted, shoehorned ass thing.
It was. He had to explain everything within like a minute.
I just want to know, when they were writing this movie, what made them be like, yes, this is the plot that makes the most sense. We're going to go to the Bahamas, and this fisherman from North Carolina is going to have worked at this resort in the Bahamas.
It was definitely a stretch. There's
It's-
like so many other places they could go. There's so many other ways. Like,
Yeah.
I would have been fine with the whole movie being like, no, let's go back to where it all started.
Or if it was in Boston or something, if it was on her college campus. I just want to know, what did they start with? Did they start with, we're going to do this in the Bahamas and we're going to figure out how we get there?
Yeah.
Or we're just going to, Ben Willis, we're going to give a little bit of a backstory and just somehow, I don't know. It's so weird how we got here.
It could have been just like one of those things where production just wanted a vacation. They're like, oh, we just want to go to a
Maybe.
destination.
Maybe they just had like somebody owed a favor. And they're just like, you can use my hotel. Well, actually, they filmed this in Mexico.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it in the credits.
Yeah. It's weird, but that's basically the whole thing, everybody. Ben Willis used to work at this resort, killed his wife, and then left with his children. And now we're back.
Yeah.
And
What a horrible person.
I know, he's a fucking nightmare. He's petty.
What did the wife do?
She probably looked at another man. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Wait a minute.
Well,
so
because
does that mean that everyone at the hotel knows what happened?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because this was a long time ago.
That's true.
Estes
Estes is the oldest one.
Yeah.
Olga. I feel like
Olga-
Olga might have known.
Olga might have known, yeah.
Mr. Brooks probably wasn't there, but he wanted to know the tea.
But he knew the tea because it all happened in the rooms that they're staying in, the
Oh, yeah,
hotel
that's what he
suites.
knew.
Because because they used to hear them fighting and stuff in there. Straight people, dude.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Ruining everyone's time.
Yeah. And then this is when Estes takes them to the little graveyard.
Oh, yes.
And this is where we see the wife's grave, and then there's a dugout grave with fucking Julie's name
James.
spray painted on the fucking headstone. And this is where we get her rainy, dramatic. And she's in the rain and she's doing her, what are you waiting
Yeah. I think when I was watching it in theaters, everyone did a kind of like a giggle and a collective eye roll.
Yeah.
'Cause it was just like, okay.
It's like, we're doing this shit again? Okay, fine.
It's obviously an homage to the first movie, but it's done so cheesily.
It's very cheesily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cheesily.
Yeah. Whatever. They go back in.
Yeah, we accept it. Why
Yeah,
not?
they go back inside, and then we find Nancy in the closet. It's actually a pantry, but it's a closet.
She was in the closet.
She was in the closet. Yep.
She came out with a rolling pin handy.
Beating the shit out of Tyrell. Yeah, she's just like, you're the one that broke into my hiding spot. Go find your own spot to hide.
That's
'Cause
a New Yorker right there.
Yeah, because she found all the dead bodies at this point. So she's playing it smart. She's like, all right, I'm going to fucking hide. No one's going to
Yeah.
hide me in here. I'm going
She's
to be
like, I'm not
prepared.
dying. No.
But they lure her out, and then they end up in the kitchen again.
Well, I love this line here.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the kitchen and then they start arming themselves with weapons. And Carla finds 2 little knives.
Yeah. It's like, what are you going to do? Butter him to death? That's a butter knife.
What are you gonna do? Butter him? Cut vegetables? And then the next beat, Tyrell says, "I'm fucking hungry."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's So this whole time, Tyrell he's kind of over Julie's shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants to have a good vacation. He wants to bang his girl.
Yeah.
And like he just
like his objective during this whole vacation is just to fuck Carla.
he is
That's all he wants.
he's being driven by his id this entire time, like his primal self. He wants food, he wants fuck. And so he's like bitching in the kitchen. He's just like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm fucking
And
horny. And I haven't seen this goddamn fisherman. And as soon as he says that, poor Tyrell gets a hook through the back of the neck, through his throat. Oh, poor guy.
I kind of enjoyed it because it was like,
Yeah.
well, because the thing is, working in customer service.
Okay.
I am used to like this kind of character type to mouth off.
Fair,
It's
yeah.
like, you know what? I just want. I'm like, oh my god, can you shut up?
I guess. Maybe it's because I'm attracted to him. I'm just like... Because the difference between me and Carla is I would have put out by now.
The truth has been revealed.
Yeah,
you
I
have,
would've-
you have the hots for Tyrell.
Of course I do. He's a handsome guy.
He's a very
a handsome guy.
He's handsome. He's
Yeah.
handsome. I don't like his brain though.
I'm not there for his brain. There's only one head that I care about, honey. Sorry.
As we've discussed, I'm into like the minds.
You're into the thinkers.
I'm into the thinkers.
Yeah, and I like a brain too, don't get me wrong. But sometimes, if I'm on vacation, I'm not there to think and study.
Oh,
I'm studying the gentle curve of his...
the whole thing would have been avoided if they did think like that.
But nope. He dies, and then we get kind of a chase scene. Well, it is. No, it's a chase scene.
Yeah, there is a
and
chase
this
scene.
one, it's not as good as Sarah Michelle Gellar's, but it's still pretty good.
It's good.
It's good. It centers Brandy / Carla because they go upstairs.
Yep.
They're in the attic and they see that the sex mirrors above the beds in the honeymoon suites are one way or two way. No, two way.
Yeah,
they can see. You can see down into the beds.
Creep.
Very, very creepy.
And I wonder if Mr. Brooks was ever up there.
Probably. Hosting sex parties and shit.
That's
Getting freaky.
That's Circuit Queen.
Hopefully with consent, though. That's disgusting. Otherwise.
yeah.
Yeah. It's hot with consent. Without consent, it's disgusting. But yeah, so they're like walking through the beams. The ceiling isn't very secure.
No, because they were like, "Whoa, you have to step on the big beams."
Yes, and
Nancy said that, I think.
yes, step
Wait,
on the beams. Follow me.
Then she knew she was up there.
Probably.
Maybe she's the one watching.
I feel like everybody knows. It's like the unspoken secret.
the stat.
Yeah.
Olga. She's like, I'm gonna take a break.
Could you imagine? Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's where they take their smoke breaks. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, Nancy knows what's up.
Nancy knows to step on the big beams.
Yeah, but Carla misses. The fisherman lunges at her, and they both fall through the roof onto the bed in the room down below.
Oh.
And we get another iconic shot. This one was in the trailer too, where Carla's like running from him, and she jumps over the balcony just as he swipes his hook and misses her, and she lands on the roof of a greenhouse.
I have notes.
Oh, this is... How much time do we have? Okay.
I was ready.
Lay it on me.
Oh my god, this is a greenhouse.
Lay it on me.
For the first layer is that I love that Carla's chase scene has elements of Helen's chase scene. The hook.
The jumping over.
Your ick of being hooked with at the feet.
Oh,
we
yeah.
do that multiple times with Carla's.
Yes.
Being up in the attic because Helen pulls herself up into the attic. And broken glass. There's
Lots of
so
broken glass.
much broken glass in Helen's chase scene. So of course, a greenhouse, a house full of glass. So she starts stepping on the glass. It's like, oh no, there's a crack. Oh no, there's another crack. What do? I'm gonna fall backwards. She falls into my stomping grounds.
Yes.
The greenhouse.
What's wrong with this greenhouse?
Okay, so the first thing is that that I appreciated that the set designer decided to do tree ferns, because that was the first fern that I saw on the sides of Carla as she emerges, which is great. But the thing is that the tree fern that you highlighted was Australian tree ferns. You're in Brazil. There is a Brazilian tree fern. So you could have used that instead of the Australian one.
They're in the Bahamas. Is there a Bahama tree fern?
I don't think so.
But hey, listen, I'm with you there, though. Yes. So, listen, your point still stands. Brazil's closer to the Bahamas than Australia.
Okay.
So,
Well, anyways,
is that all you got?
that was a great set. They did have some philodendrons, lots of palms. I think I saw an arbicola in the background. That was great. I really liked the design.
Did you pause it and just like take inventory?
I did, and I paused it so many times in that scene, and then I also turned off the lights because like the lighting was dark, so I needed to see the plants. So I turned off the lights in my living room so I could analyze each plant in this scene. And it was a lovely greenhouse.
I'm glad to hear that. It was a lovely greenhouse. And it was an accurate greenhouse.
It was an accurate greenhouse.
It was much better than Jack Black's little...
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
See, Jack Black needed to talk to the gardener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the gardener, though?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a lovely
It's
greenhouse.
a lovely
It was
greenhouse.
a lovely greenhouse.
Not anymore, because she smashed through that shit.
She falls down.
She falls down. The door is locked back into the hotel. So
And Nancy's like frantically trying to find like the key to unlock her out of the greenhouse.
and then we get this dramatic extra as fuck shot where the fisherman swings open the doors on the other side and birds fly.
It's me.
So drama. It is so fucking drama.
It's
And-
me coming out.
Yes. And so instead of, since they can't unlock the door, they break the window, and Carla, her flexible ass, she just like fits through this tiny little square, and then like he hooks at her sneakers and she escapes. We have a chase scene where someone survives, everybody.
Yeah.
Good, because I wasn't ready for Carla to die yet.
No.
No, I fucking love Carla. So they decide that they're going to go to the storm cellar to hide and wait everything out.
Because that's where they go for emergencies, so Mr. Brooks said.
Yes, and they find all of the dead bodies down there.
Which I think is kind of like, so when did they have the time to bring all those dead bodies in there? Like, they displayed the bodies and then brought them back into the cell.
Well, yeah, because he put Derek's body in the closet. Oh, Derek was in the closet too, I guess. They put Derek's body in the closet.
Oh, remember, I can't believe you led with like the weakest thing. And it's
well, maybe if you said Derek was in the closet, it would have been a stronger argument.
Well, you know what? This should have been a team assignment.
Well, it is. That's why I said Derek's in the closet. Anyway. He had to pull him out because he's like playing tricks. So he's like, okay, I'm going to put this for Julie. I'm going to take it back and I'm going to put it down here because no one's going to go down here until I want them to. Extra, petty. But Will gets them out.
Okay.
Oh, this is where shit goes from like 0 to what the fuck? Like what? So Will gets them out of the storm cellar and we see Estes has been impaled.
Oh, yeah.
And Estes is going towards Carla and Nancy. Meanwhile, Julie is with Will, and she's just like, you're covered in blood, but I can't find a wound. And
Nancy knew something was up, though.
Of course, Nancy. So
because they kept, yeah, both of them did.
Yeah, absolutely. What are we going to say? All right. Well, anyway, Estes is impaled. He unfortunately falls on top of Nancy.
Oh.
And the fisherman comes in and shoves the whatever was impaling Estes into Nancy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That's so sad.
That one made me super sad.
No, but you know what? I'm glad that they left this world together.
Yeah, embraced by each other.
Unfortunately.
And then Carla, he like swipes at Carla and she like flies back through yet more glass and she's out. She's done. She is done. Meanwhile, Will is just like, don't you get it, Julie? Will Benson. Benson.
So dumb.
I fucking hate
Oh
that.
my god. I had to rewind that scene just to make sure that I hated it.
I hated it right away.
I can't believe that was the justification of Benson. That's so lame. He could have just said, I'm Benson.
He had that locked in ready to go. He was waiting for it. He's like, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. I'm going to have it right in front of her face the whole time. My last name's going to be Benson. Ooh, and when I reveal it, it's going to be a mic drop.
But here's the thing. Like, this guy apparently is smart enough to do this radio thing, to book 4 tickets to the Bahamas. But yet, when it comes to the reveal, that's what he has.
That's it. Yeah. So he snags Julie, drags her to the fucking...
The open grave.
The open grave. Oh, and Ray shows up finally. Because all this time it's been intercut. I forgot about Ray.
It's so stupid. The side quest.
The side quest. Because he like trades in the ring to get a gun, and then he gets on the boat, and he shows up.
He takes a bus too.
Yeah, it's
Which
like...
is, okay, I wrote this in my notes somewhere. At this point, I'm not even looking at my notes.
Okay.
But there is this moment, if you remember, when he's on the bus.
And the old lady's looking at him?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
I mean, he looks like shit. He looks like shit. He's wounded. He has a gun. I'd be looking too. I don't think it means anything. Oh. I just think some old lady is just like, kids these days. Going out looking like that. Back in my day, we covered our wounds before we took the bus to the Bahamas.
Where is she going?
Where is she going? I don't know.
Or just have the answers to all.
I wish I had the answers to that. We'll find out next time. Anyway, Ray shows up.
Finally.
Fucking Ben Willis is there, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you, good girl.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't. He accidentally kills his son.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Julie shoots him.
I love this line. Where is it? Just fucking die.
Yep. And then he falls into that open grave that was meant for her.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then the storm goes away.
Yeah. But okay, so the interesting visual, if there's any, like, Star Wars nerds.
Not me, but go on. I'm sure there's some out there.
So Ben Willis's body falls into the open grave, and like all the dirt and stuff is like cemented around him. Doesn't it remind people of the Hans Solo carbon freeze from The Empire Strikes Back?
Never seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Get in the comments.
I've dated enough nerdy guys that they show me that picture, and so I know that is a reference to that. And so I did some more hot girl research.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't get any hot girl research in this movie.
But that's why I did it.
Thank you. Thank you.
We did it.
You did it. I just watched the movie and talk shit. That's my version of hot girl research.
Apparently, this like carbon freeze thing is supposed to preserve like people's lives. So it's not, they're not like dead. They could come back at any time.
Oh, so you think that's why?
Because it's so specific. So maybe if it was like, maybe he's like a Star Wars geek. And he's like, oh, the Star Wars people will get this reference. He's going to come back later. Because I put him in this like Han Solo carbon freeze.
Yeah, but even then, like...
It could just
spoiler alert, in I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which I'm kind of excited to watch, but also not excited to watch because I hear it's awful.
I saw the trailer. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I just watched the trailer after watching this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God. Crybaby, this is gonna be a hard.
This one's gonna be hard.
This is hard.
Yep. Apparently, it's a zombie fisherman.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, the storm is over. Ben Willis is being frozen, I guess. Star Warsing out there, and then guess what? Our girl Carla, that bitch is alive.
I'm good, girl.
Yeah.
But also,
I'm made of steel.
But also, let's note there's also a very, very beautiful plant in that closing scene. A variegated tapioca tree.
A variegated tapioca tree?
Very variegated tapioca tree. And it's standing proudly. And that is one of the hardest plants I have ever taken care of.
Really?
Like, even my mom, when she saw that I had one, she's like, wow, that's such a hard plant to take care of.
And they had it on
They
set.
had a huge one.
Yeah?
Huge.
Do you think that was just like part of the scenery in Mexico? Or do you think they brought that in?
I would like to think the green. Which is apparently this production member in charge of the plants.
Oh.
Was like, oh, no, this one is symbolic.
Oh.
That a delicate plant can
survive a storm. Okay. I see that.
Also, I could just be reading into things way too deeply.
But that's what we're doing. You said that Derek the dockhand was gay.
Oh.
So we read into things deeply here. Mama, I'm surprised you could read it all.
Me too.
Anyway, we get another fake out ending. Julie and Ray are married. They're living their little straight people life. And
yeah, he also uses the electronic toothbrush.
Oh, I love this thing. It's so stupid.
But he does this when it's an electronic toothbrush. You just do this because it's electronic.
Yeah, but you can still move it, can't you?
I guess, but it defeats the purpose.
Does it?
Does anyone own an electric toothbrush?
My roommate does, but I've never asked how she uses it.
Maybe we should ask her.
I'm archaic. I use a classic manual toothbrush.
Stick and straw.
Yeah, stick and straw, baby. Yes, I actually just use a root. I don't even use a toothbrush.
Yeah, you call me old school.
Anyway, so that is I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't have as in-depth a queer analysis on this one as I do the other one because I don't know. I don't feel we've talked a little bit about what things are gay and stuff, and it's more of the same. That guilt. The Ben Willis is coming back. You can't go on vacation without running to a fucking faggot who's gonna read you for filth. Like that's basically all it is, you know?
I enjoy the more queer characters in this one.
Yeah, I feel like
it's a little bit more explicit, in my opinion.
It's less grounded for sure. I feel like the last movie was so grounded in like the broodiness of it all. Whereas this one, honestly, I don't understand why so many people dislike it as much as they do.
I enjoyed it.
It's not a good movie.
No.
But it's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. I would not get 8%.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it 8%.
Guys,
I think,
come on.
It's still a fun watch.
It's a good watch.
And with Brandy, I love it. We have, like you said, there's so many more fun characters here. So
I still stand by that. The part of the queer analysis is that the hotel staff is a bunch of queers.
I love that.
Versus heterosexual. So it's kind of like the outsiders versus like you're coming to my territory now and you fuck it up.
Yeah, and of course all of the gays die. Typical. Bury the gays. So there's that.
Oh yeah, all the gays do die.
If your theory is correct, every single queer person in this movie died.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So there's that. That's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Yes. I am, like we already said, I don't know. Part of me is looking forward to the next one. Part of me is dreading the next one.
How long is it?
I don't know. Hopefully not long. And I'm going to have to watch it multiple times, unfortunately. So,
could you imagine if this had higher ratings than this one? I would scream.
Well, we'll find out in the next episode. I'm going to pull up all the dirty deeds.
All the dirt.
So, yes. Richard, where can our listeners find you?
You could find me on the gram at Lord Fierce, on TikTok at PlantDaddyMD, or check out my website, plantdaddymd.com.
Yes. You can, of course, find me, Crybaby, at Crying in Public. That's crying without the G, _in_public. And give Whorror Icon a follow, babes. That's Whorror Icon, WHORROR, Icon Pod on the Instagram. So join us next time for what's probably going to be a really shitty movie with lots of shit talking. Probably, I mean, the podcast is still young, but I'm anticipating it being the worst movie I've ever seen. So join us for that. And until then, cuties, don't be scared. Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Hey. Bye.